Alrighty, what is up, everybody? We're back with more Spyro, more gaming, more partying, more just complete insanity. Really, you're watching the de-evolution into insanity here. Yesterday, I pretty much lost my mind playing this game. Played it just a bit too much. And even right now, I just felt, just going live right now, I just felt a wave of tiredness come over me. Not to be a massive whiner. The goal today, here's the goal today, is just happiness. That's my new goal today. Yesterday was, okay, let's grind hard. Today is, let's try to not be sad and tired and forcing myself. Let's try to not be in that headspace as, let's not be as hardcore, you know? Now, how that's gonna happen, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna necessarily be resetting more or less. I really feel like, if I'm being honest, it's not even oh, and by the way, if you're watching the VOD, H for happiness in the comments. H for happiness. If you type a letter H, I'll leave you a heart. Anyways, welcome Kale, welcome Versified and Dedicate, great to see you guys. Yeah, yesterday was just rough for me in the sense that, like, my runs were good. I kept, like, a good overall attitude, but it all just felt like, I feel like I'm burning myself out a little bit. That's really all I can say. Like, it just feels like a bit of a burn. Even right now, as I'm running through, I'm like, okay, let me do a little town square IL. It's like, I don't even want to, really. I'm just kind of just doing it, you know? Zero motivation. The motivation's low, I gotta be honest. But I'm not gonna try to live in that headspace. I'm gonna try to, let's head over to Clifftown. I'm gonna try to, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna definitely try not to overthink it and just play a bit, you know? It doesn't have to be the longest stream. Yesterday, I think I got kind of married to the idea that I needed to put on, like, a long grind. Today, I'm not gonna be so married to that. Also, if it really doesn't, like, if it still feels like forced today, I might take, like, a day off soon and, like, work on a video or something. I'm definitely considering that. As I've been teasing throughout my last couple streams, I do have a video concept, video idea that I want to start recording that I have not started yet. So it's feeling like, I mean, if I'm just going by what the universe is telling me, it's feeling like take a chill break from this grind and work on a video. That's kind of like where my headspace is shifting right now. But today I wanted to put in a good, just to confirm that feeling, I want to put in a good grind today, however long it is, and just try to be happy, you know, H for happiness. And that's the goal today. Try not to feel like I'm forcing myself or I'm just, you know, it's like going through the motions, you know. Try to just kind of just be chill and just enjoy it. And then once it's like fucking, you know, if I'm done after like run number 2 or whatever, if I'm done 2 hours in today, you know, then hey, that's fine. You know? Let's go over to here, turn on the save states, just to warm up a little bit. And do this. Oh, wrong spot. What the fuck? Did I not select the right button? Oh, correct. There we go. Anyways, welcome everybody just getting here right now. Hope you all are doing well. What's up, Darkside Jin? What's up, Mika? Good to see the YouTube chatters. Frahato and Little Skeeves. Or the Shovel, welcome guys. Michi, great to see you. Dedicate. Eltsu, Smike. Gwyn, and Pixel, Cinnamon, good to see y'all. I think what might help me is to be a little bit more, I don't know, I'm just feeling, whether this helps me or not, I'm just feeling a little bit more quiet, I think, for my actual grinding today. Today might be a more chill attitude. I've been noticing that as I've been, like, kind of, you know, getting on with this grind a bit more, is like as time goes on, I'm playing the game every day without a break. So I tend to get a little bit more quiet during my general gaming. So yeah, Sunday chill vibes, exactly. What's up, Crazy Six? What's up, Bex? What's up, Jammy? What's up, you know? When do I plan on 2 and 3 again? I don't plan on it anytime soon. And that's all I can say. Maybe I will do it sometime, but probably not. I don't have any plans to play those games. Do you what works best, dude? I was making so much fun of you guys yesterday. I almost felt bad that whenever I talk about my feelings or stuff, it's like, okay, Dale, like, yeah. You know, you guys are the cutest cheerleaders ever / therapists. It's fucking funny. Because like, what are you supposed to say? Like, yeah, go for it. Yeah, your feelings are valid, you know? Like, what is this, Twitter? It's just funny. Like, what are you guys gonna really do about it, you know, at the end of the day? You can't do much. Alright, let's go to Ice Cavern. What's up, Furry? Good to see you. How am I feeling today? Well, I'm feeling alright. You know, I feel solid because, you know, it's I'm 6 minutes into stream, so I'm not completely worn out or anything. So I feel good right now. But yeah, looking back on yesterday, I only streamed for like 4 hours yesterday. I tried to go for 5, but like, dude, it's starting to feel like the burnout is real, is like how I would describe it. Like the burnout is real, and it just is starting, every run is starting to feel like really forced, you know? And my goal for today, rather than trying to put in like a hardcore grind like yesterday and forcing myself, you know, and all that, is today I'm just gonna focus on happiness, you know, and just playing. If I only play for 2 hours or however long, that's fine. And, you know, if I finish a run, that's fine. If I don't finish a run, that's fine. Whatever the fuck I do, it's fine. And just focus on just being chill. Try not to be too much of a whiny baby. You know, try not to get too existential about it. And just play, you know? Like, it doesn't have to be that deep, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm trying to keep my spirits, light-spirited vibes today. Cancel the ambulance. Bex has that shit on speed dial for me, but you know, not gonna need it today, I hope. What's up, Wi-Fi Man and Elron? Good to see you guys. Why is that Spyro 2 is the go? It's because you know, I'm not even gonna explain that to you. But thanks for watching. Yeah, Spyro 2 is a great game though. I love Spyro 2 and 3. What's up, Steven? What's up, Verse? Wee wee woo woo. What's up, Jamlot? Or wee woo wee woo. What did I say? Wee wee woo woo? When I slam my dick on the car door. That's a wee wee woo woo right there. What's up, Ash? Welcome, welcome. I'm always like sus about charge jumping into that. Because it is technically faster because, you know, if you do it right, but I've had so many, like, whenever I do it, I just feel like I set it up weirdly and it's like a recovery situation more than it's not, so. Especially with these first two guys, no jump charge. Just for safety. But that is a jump charge for sure. I actually was missing that yellow there because I was trying to go too quick out of that jump charge. Or pardon me, the charge jump into the bonk, so that way, whatever. Running around right now, aimless. Okay, where are we going next? Let's head over to do a little high caves, maybe? Do a little high caves. I got the world record now. Fine to chill and enjoy it for a while. Yeah, you know, I could feel, I was mentioning this earlier, but now people are kind of getting here, so I'll reiterate, is I can definitely feel the tides of fate. Okay, that sounded very epic, but I could just feel like the universe telling me right now, like, you don't have to grind that hard in this game at the moment. And in fact, if it would feel like, I think maybe a more productive use of my time to start on a new video, probably. Because, you know, you guys have shown a lot of love for the last 2 videos. I'd like to at least get started on my next project, even if it's not going to be done for a while. So that's kind of where, like, my heart is at the moment. In fact, I probably should have just not gone online today and worked on that. But to that end, it's like, either today or tomorrow, I kind of want to get started on it. And so I'm going to try to kind of move my head away from, like, okay, you got to grind runs and grind runs and grind runs. It's like, okay, like, let's play the game today, let's have some fun, but let's not be committed to going for a certain amount of time or finishing a certain amount of runs or having a certain paces or whatever. Just whatever I feel like today, have fun, stream, and then maybe get started on a video. That's like kind of my goal over today and tomorrow. I might even go offline tomorrow in pursuit of that goal. So that's where my head's at, especially after yesterday. Yesterday I realized that, like, yesterday was my first day that I really felt like I was burning myself out a bit on this particular grind. So I was like, okay, you know, we need to reassess a little bit. I'm not gonna have a day like yesterday again today, you know. I'm not gonna like force myself to go for like 4 or 5 hours, you know, get all whiny and shit. So the goal today is happiness. H for happiness in the comments. No, I might scream to... No, don't get me wrong. I'll get it. If I get a good pace and it dies like in Beastmaker, I will scream. I'm not saying I'm not going to rage or anything. I think, honestly, on that topic, I think, even though I was, like, yelling a lot... Yeah, I have been yelling a lot the last few days, like, whenever a run dies. I think, personally... Oh, by the way, Obungus, thanks for the Prime. I think that... my rage is actually pretty well contained. As crazy as that might sound, with me yelling like fuck at the top of my lungs and stuff like that, and like just getting super like, I think I do a really good job of like letting it all out for like a second, couple seconds, and then moving on. That's the key, is that you can like let it all out and then move on, you know. So I think I've actually been really good in that regard in terms of the rage management. Because to me, it's not about, you know, oh, don't yell, oh, don't rage. It's about, like, how well do you move on, you know? Like, from moment to moment. And I think that shows also in the level of recoveries as well. I think, like, despite having some, like, heartbreaking runs, I've like, been able to recover well. And that's also another signifier of the rage regulation. Let me just mess with my... I can't hear my alerts for shit, so let me just really quickly refresh those. Here they are. Where is it? Oh, I have to go to the advanced. I have to do the thing. Okay, we're good. Fuck good. Silence bad. Fuck good. I like that. I thought I should name an album that. Fuck good. Yeah, I think the worst kind of like raging, you know, if we want to talk about that, is like when it like starts to feel futile. That's what I don't want to have. Like, that's the worst thing. And I think I haven't been feeling that in my grind at all lately, even despite heartbreakers and stuff. It's never felt like this futile thing that like, oh, like I'll never get a good run. That's the worst, because then it's like, that's when it really starts to be like, you start to question like your capabilities and stuff. All right, let's head over to Blowhard. I think the only thing worse than being angry is being defeated. That's like kind of my attitude about like rage, is that like if it gets so extreme that like you just feel like there's no hope, it's futile, you just start getting sad and shit, that's the worst. That's like, yeah, that shit's fucked. Ooh, I almost went a little too far there. I don't know if I should be... Honestly, I've thrown so many runs to this cycle. I don't know if I want to keep going for it, to be honest. It feels great when I get it. I did get it in record. But it's like a second of time save, and I've thrown like dozens of world recordable runs to it at this point. What's up, Straw Booby? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Grummins, thank you for the resub. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, turn up my volume here so I can hear you guys. Test the alert again. Alright, now I can hear it. Thank you, Grummins. And for the giant spinner as well. We are working on getting those into the chat. You're doing terribly. It's too hot. The AC unit's broken. Did they even... Yeah, they gave you a window unit at least. Yeah. At least they gave you something. I mean, Jesus Christ. It's better than nothing. Something's better than nothing, you know? Even if you have to awkwardly move all your fucking shit off of the kitchen... Like the little candy counter there where we keep our coffee and whatnot. God damn, that sounds awful, Strawberry. It's not even that hot out here in Missouri. Like, it's hot out here and humid, but it's not like 100 degrees hot. Yeah. My heart goes out to my poor girlfriend. What's up, Matt? As long as Cheddar's okay, that's the important part. We need the fat orange cat to be as comfortable as possible. That is key to the happiness, not just of us, but of the universe. If Cheddar's happy, then I'm happy. Slow on that one. What's up, Kyle was found? Welcome. Should I say Cavill Wix Foxend? Welcome. The hitbox on these wizards looks huge. It is weirdly disjunct from their visual. It's just sometimes these wizards are stupid, basically. I made progress on RuneScape. I'm almost 77 rune crafting. I haven't been grinding it that much, even though I've had a lot of free time. I've just been kind of just chilling and just, I don't know, just on my phone in bed type of beat, you know. But yeah, I did all the quests to unlock blood runes. I just need that one more level, and then I have all of Guardians of the Rift open to me, which is kind of cool. Yeah, 77 is huge, and then 85 is huge, because I have a fucking abyssal needle, so I can make the colossal pouch. That'll probably be like my final goal in rune crafting is like 85, and then I might move on to something else. That's just gonna take fucking forever. What's up, Daniel? Oh. What's up, Faye in the Rain? Thank you for the gift. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Gosh, it's just so different every time. It feels like it's just that little bit different every time that you have to be so, like I'm lucky I didn't fall off there, like. Gotta really just be, like, so in the moment there, you know, to not, like, get too hasty or anything. It's really the X presses, like, landing on the platforms that I'm too hasty with. No, see, and then I do that sometimes as well, because then I'm trying not to be hasty, and then I fuck up like that, you know? You have to have the confidence, but not be, like, ugh. It's a tough line to walk. This isn't, like, hard to do, it's just, like, hard to consistently get every time. Without fucking up a little bit. What's up, M4X? Man, I don't know. I really don't want to throw another run here today. But I'll, like, my muscle memory is, like, conditioned to, like, go for it, though. So it's like, I'm not sure if it's smarter for me to just keep doing what I'm doing or not. I don't know. Even if that happens, that's the same as if I were to just wait. What's up, Majestic? Let's head over to another level. Let's head over to, do a little tree toppy. Welcome, Chloe. And Majestic and Myloscopy. La 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 la. What does he have, a blue? He has a blue, right? Yeah, you don't want to miss those guys. I'm like the only person that does that flame charge. It's like pretty unnecessary. Most people just do this. Balls. What? Thank you, Kale, for the bits. You ask why doesn't the second blue home... You mean at the start of this level? It's because the big monkeys can't be flame charged. You have to grab their gem out of the air. Not every enemy in this game can be flame charged. What's up, Fractured Pecker? Today's Sonic the Hedgehog birthday. Congrats, Sonic. Happy birthday. Dare I work on this strat some more? The fucking... what's it called? Make a save state. How do I do that? Like this. Respawn the level and then go back here. Okay, now we spam start here. And then unstart, and then when I reload this area, it should put me right there. Is there still room for experimentation in terms of finding the optimal route? Sure. Sure, but also the route that I'm on is pretty optimized as well. So both things are true. Know what I'm saying? Oops. Optimization is a chore, world is a fuck. Well, hey, I mean, I'm not gonna argue with you on that subject. That was good. That's how we want to do it right there. Ooh, I almost had him again. I'm getting better at it. I'm still like only gonna do that on dead runs, but I'm like getting to a point where I can like kind of do it on dead runs and not like have zero hope. What's up, Vanta? Oops. Thank you for the prime. Alright, where are we going? Let's head, let's do some Metalhead out of bounds. That movement saves like a second. How many times do you do a route for muscle memory to take you on autopilot? A lot. I don't have a number. How many risky strats do I pass up on world record? Not that many. Most of my strats are riskier than most. People think that like because I play it safe like towards the latter half of both of my records that it's like I'm not that okay, well because I'm playing safe by my standards that's like not risky strats that I'm doing, but that's not the case. The Lofty Castle, for example, the Lofty Castle that I do in my 120% record is a Lofty Castle that I'm going to venture to say 70% of players don't even go for, just the route, because they're scared of doing a jump off of the grass. They're scared they're going to miss that, basically. So they reroute the entire level so that they don't have to do that. That's just one example. So even though I'm like kind of containing my movement, I'm still doing hard strats. Harder than most players would. I hope that contextualizes it a little bit. Now, with that said, I'm not going for the hardest possible, you know, devil's advocate routing that nobody does, but you know, I'm not trying to be a pioneer in that sense. I'm just doing what feels comfortable for me. That's all. What's up, Cowboy from Hell? Welcome. Which ones do I specifically... You're going to have to, like... I'm sorry, I'm not going to tell you every single strat in the whole game, if that's what that question was. That I do that's risky and not risky, and I'm not going to... You know what I mean? You're going to have to ask specifically about levels or specific things if you want an answer like that. Sorry. I'll tell you about this level. In this level, there's a, basically I do the out of bounds there, which again, not everybody goes for, but I do. But there's also like alternative, like I said, devil's advocate strategies that no one really does in runs like this, where you get the guy to knock the dude at you and then you like proxy up there and then you like grab those gems early, which is arguably maybe a time save. You know, there's stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff like that in this game. That it's like, maybe, like, for a lot more risk, like, maybe you'll save, like, a second, maybe? So, you tell me if that's worth it. Just like the thing in Treetops I was working on. The same thing. It's riskier and it only saves a second, maybe. And I totally get it. If it's like, well, a second is a second, you know. Okay, well, you go do it in your runs, and why are you telling me then, you know? I'm not obligated to do any strategy just because I have world record. I want us all to be on the same page there. I used to think about it this way. When I first got record, I used to think, fuck, now that I have record, I have to go for all the hardest stuff because that's the run that everyone watches. That's the quintessential, like it's some like pride, ego thing that you have to go for all the hardest. I just want to get a good run. And after so many years of playing this game, I realized that that doesn't mean doing all the hardest possible strategies that could even be conceived. That's not how that works. I used to think that that's how that worked. In fact, I think a lot of you probably think that's how that works. Because I have world record, that means I do all the hardest possible things. Nope. And until someone proves my approach wrong by beating me with harder strategies and better optimization, then, you know, proof's in the pudding. Just the way it goes, ladies and gents. And again, to put it into perspective, I'm not like going for all the easy, I'm still doing this out of bounds here, you know? I could just as easily not go for that and like only lose a few seconds for that. So there's just levels to it, that's all. And speaking of levels, every level has its own, every in-game level has its own array of risky, you know, high risk, low reward strategies that people have meticulously thought out and grinded, you know, just in practice over the years. That's what makes this game be cool. You know, you can play it however the fuck you want. Anyways, I hope that's enlightening. The highest risk, highest reward strat? Dude, I don't know. Credit skip? The lofty hard route? I guess in 120% for the level I'm at, that is one answer, is doing a, whatever. There's like a lot of lofty hard, there's like 5 different routes in lofty just for 120%, so. Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna say yes to that one. It's just not so, it's not so clear cut. I can't answer these questions like, oh, it's just, here's the obvious answer to what you guys are asking. It's not obvious, like what the best risk reward is, you know? You have to figure it out you have to figure out what works for you, you know? You guys are asking questions that I need like a whole fucking college lecture going through the whole game, explaining every different route and how much time it maybe saves. Because again, when people are timing stuff, you know, it's not an exact science, you know? So I can't like, you know, I can't like go that, you know, deep into it. I try to explain as many alternative strategies and routes in my 120% tutorials, in my, you know, whether it's easy or hard, you know, I try to explain that stuff in my 120% tutorials, which are literally just 20-minute videos for each level, where I just pause and talk about every possible thing that you can do in blank situation, you know? So if you guys are really interested in that sort of discussion, I mean, check out my 120% tutorials, or maybe check out my 120% world record commentary. You know, those are videos where I go a little bit more in depth on that stuff, but at the end of the day, I do the strats I do, and they're not easy, but I still find a way to find some confidence and safety, a delicate balance of risk reward within them. And that is that. What's up, Chef Brock? Just came in and I don't believe I said I'm the GOAT at all. I'm not convinced that I'm the greatest Spyro 1 player ever. I know you guys like to tell me that I am, but just because I have world record, I mean, there's a lot more to speedrunning this game than the main categories. There's a lot more to enjoying this game and being in tune with this game than speedrunning, you know? But yeah, I don't see myself as like the best to ever do it or anything. But I'm glad you guys do. That's all I can hope for, is that you guys think that. But I never will. I'm too self-critical. Let's do Wild Flight. Fuck it, dude. I never warm up with a flight level. What's up, Zoro? Welcome, welcome. Practicing right now. I'm gonna do a run shortly. I'll probably do a couple rats after this and then do a run. You know, I'm gonna practice real quick. I'm gonna not finish this level. I'm gonna just practice this. Turning around, flaming this, jumping high and flame. Because that flame I've missed in 2 runs yesterday. I'm just gonna practice that for a sec while the timer runs out. The thing is you want that flame to be... I think I flame a little late is my problem. Sometimes I don't jump high enough and sometimes I don't flame early enough. Just make sure you're holding the buttons more. Okay, one more try. I never hear this part of the song. Okay, GG, quit. Let's head over to, what's it called? Shout out to Vanta for the Prime earlier. I think I said thanks, but whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Nexus. Yeah, this is a practice ROM of the game that's burned onto a disc, and my PS2 is soft modded to read burned discs. For more information, type !practice codes in the chat. Nice, first try, that's promising. I like that. I'm killing it, dude. These rats are looking nice. I feel like I'm using up all my good rat karma now. Maybe I should stop. Alright, let's just leave it at that for now. And let's head over to, I'll do... you know, I already did a little... Yeah, let's just do some runs. I'm ready. Fuck it. Enough fucking around. Guys, can I tell you, my breakfast sandwiches that I've been making lately have been so fucking good, bro. They've been on point. That's all I wanted to tell you. They're delicious. Deactivate, reactivate the capture. There we go. Just so that there's no hiccups. Alright, here we go. First round of the day. Let's see how we do. I want to reiterate my goals for today. Yesterday, I want to contextualize this with what the grind was like yesterday. I like doing that. You know, I kind of like, look at how was yesterday? How am I doing today? So yesterday, I pushed myself. I'm going to just say it. I think I pushed myself a little too hard. I really was committed to like, okay, this is going to be a hardcore grind day. You know, this was me yesterday. I was like, okay, this is gonna be a hardcore grind. I'm gonna try to go for like 5 hours, finish at least, you know, finish however many runs, reset as much as I need to, blah blah blah. And I remember just around the 2 to 3 hour mark, it just felt like such a slog, dude. I felt like I was, by the time I was like, you know, getting on with it, like, it just felt like I was forcing myself. At this point, I've been playing every day, like, in a row for, like, 4 or 5 days. And now, I'm not here trying to complain or anything. I'm still proud of myself for doing that yesterday. And I probably could have gone even harder if I, you know, cared about my sanity even less. But I'm glad I stopped when I did, around the 4-ish hour mark. And I don't want to, I really don't want to, I don't want to force myself to play as hard today. I'll play however the fuck, you know, I'll do however many resets, however many runs I finish, and however long I go. The goal, like, that stuff is whatever. The goal is to be happy and to just enjoy myself, and once things stop being fun, we're done, you know? And so my stream might end a little earlier today, you know, the 2-3 hour mark or something like that. But I don't want to force myself today like I did yesterday to just arbitrarily just keep going, you know. 99% of gamblers quit before they hit it big, right? You know. So we're not going to take that approach this time. So H for happiness. And thanks for the good lucks, everybody. Should you practice ILs before focusing on running the full game? You should do both. I mean, you should, even if you have never, like, learned a single route or any speedrun tech or anything like that, you should still try doing a blind speedrun with a timer, you know? No routes, no skill, no nothing. Just see what your baseline is. You know, it might be like a fucking awful, terrible, in fact, it will be an awful, terrible time, you know, on the timer. But if you can, like, deal with that and see yourself at your worst, quote unquote, you know, then you'll be prepared to, you know, you'll know where you're starting from. You got to lay the foundation, so to speak. And so, yeah, do that. Do blind runs with whatever skill level you're at, and also be learning ILs. You know, as you're doing that, be learning ILs on the side. Maybe take a practice day, learn a few routes, you know, and then maybe another day do like a run or two, and then just kind of hop back and forth between those approaches. That's probably going to be the most effective way to actually get used to full game single segment speedruns, especially with longer categories. "4 hours clown emoji." Yeah, how long you been streaming, Chaz? This fucking guy. Yeah, I realize 4 hours is, Meanwhile, you guys are like, I just worked 12 hours in the oil fields. Yeah, I know. I'm a giant pussy, I know. You don't have to remind me of that. No, I'm so weak. I was saying this yesterday. I am so weak compared to my contemporaries in speedrunning when it comes to just the amount of hours I can grind at any one time. I don't know if it's just because I put so much, like, focus and energy into each run or what, but, like, when I get a good pace, it really does take a lot out of me emotionally, physiologically, you know. Yeah, it does, but, you know, that the kind of the side effect for that is, like, I'm not as chilled enough to have the endurance to, like, handle a 6-hour, 8-hour grind. And so that's just how I am, you know? It just is what it is. I'm not kicking back in my chair. I'm, like, trying to really get a record here, you know, so that's, like, the push and pull of the different approaches. That's just how I like to do it, though. And yes, I am a clown for that. I am a clown for complaining about a 4-hour stream being too much for me. I get it, you know. But whatever, I'm a clown. So be it. Let's see if we can get I'm a clown with a world record. Let's not forget that. Yeah, soft hand. You got soft hands, brother. True. Wow, blown away that ball. I think I might have charged a little early there. Also, I got pushed back by the last metal chest, which doesn't usually happen, so... Just the littlest tiny things added up to that glide not working. That was a good jump, though, but it just... All the extracurricular things did not work. It's the way the cookie shits. Necro, thank you for the tier 1, and thank you for the good luck on the 36, man. Love you.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
Have you ever thought about quitting Spyro 1? Yeah, of course. I think about it all the time. I think about how long... I've been going at this for over a decade. When am I going to be done? You know, like... I like to think about, like, retirement. Like, what does it mean for me to retire? Like, how much money do I need to do that? And will I still be playing this game when I'm, like, 40, 50, 60? Even into my 30s. Like, am I going to do something different with my 30s than I did with my 20s? I basically played this game for all of my 20s. Think about that. I spent the vast majority, like, work, career-wise, this is what I spent my 20s on. The best years of my life I spent on this game. I don't regret it for a second. But yeah, no, I definitely think about that. Like, when am I going to be done? And I'm sorry to tell you this, but the answer is I just don't know. Like, you can't know the answer to that. All you can do is try to prepare for the future, which, you know, I save money, and that's about all I can do. One day, I know that it's going to be like, thank you, Bridgeman, for the tier 3. I'll read your message in a sec. One day, I know that I'm going to be done. One day, it's just like how yesterday and today I was feeling like, man, I was really burnt out from grinding this game so hard. I'm going to, like, switch gears and maybe work on a YouTube video, or, like, stream less today, maybe work on a YouTube video today, tomorrow. And so to that end, it's like, on a larger scale, it's like, when am I going to be done doing all of that? You know, all of the hopping between streaming and making YouTube and whatever. When am I going to be done with all of that and just be like, all right, I'm done with all internet-related, you know, pursuits. Let me just fucking rent an apartment with Saboom and fucking make music all day or something, you know? When am I going to be ready for that? The answer is that I'm not ready to do that yet. That's all I can say. One day I probably will be ready to do something like that. I mean, not that exact situation, but something different that isn't like me just sitting in front of a TV all fucking day, you know? That it'll happen one day, and I'm not afraid of it. I welcome that feeling to, you know, to come to me. I'm not afraid of it. That's really all I can say. Bridgeman says, come and look upon the heart. Thank you. Thank you, Dagoth. What war crimes? You say it like I'm some criminal mastermind. I fucking sit here and play a video game all day. Thank you for the bits, Michael. Thank you for spitting on my chat. That was very sexy. In my scheduled videos, I think you're talking about my Twitch schedule, which is a joke. And if you looked at the end of that schedule, you would see that that it was all a joke, because the last day on that schedule, Sunday or whatever it is, says, just kidding, I love Spyro, 120%, which tells you when I made that. That was like years ago I made that. Y'all seen the new meme? Nope. Lay it on me, Michael. Perfect alibi? Yeah, clearly. Thank you, llamas. See you up there. Thanks for watching that video, Dragmire. Welcome. Thanks for the kind words. Enjoy the stream, man. Dude, like, I was up there, was I not? Did I not make that? Like, what the fuck? These bonks are kind of ridiculous. They literally both runs today. I like did that jump like, I'm pretty sure you can't get any closer to making that jump. Both of those attempts, I'm like surprised I bonked. I was like all the way on top of it. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
What's up, Nico? Thank you for the good luck. What's up, Ink Lightning? Good to see you too. Pumpkin Jack? I don't know what that is. At least Dry Cane's only 5 minutes into the run. I don't really think about, like, this category in that way, where it's like, okay, like, it's okay that it's something that I'd reset earlier rather than later. Because in this category, there's a major reset point at the very end with Rat Proxy. So if I'm, like, really married to, like, okay, only risky things at the start and not at the end type of mentality, then I'm not doing Rat Proxy, right? What's up, Cool Pernicus? It's my favorite sports to watch. I don't know if this counts as a sport, but I like watching skateboarding. I love watching skating and snowboarding as well. I don't watch like team sports or anything like basketball or whatever. Like if my dad's watching on the TV upstairs, like I'll watch with him. Like I'm not like against it. Yeah, porn is my favorite sport. Yeah, Baker 3 is a legendary video. I remember when that came out, man. Antoine Dixon's flat ground tray flip right at the start. Dude, that's crazy how much that part put him on the map. What's up, Ortizy? Welcome, Ortsy. Baker 3 and E-America Stay Gold are like these time capsules of like that transition out of the late 2000s into the like the early 2010s. That's like what those signify, and that's like when I was like really coming into my, like, I don't know, for me, like I was just coming out of middle school, starting high school at that time. So for someone into skateboarding, that's like a really oh my god, what the fuck is stuck? That's a really what's the word? Not like developmental time, like it was a really I'm resetting. It was a really crucial time for me, is what I'm trying to say. It's part of the reason why those videos hit so hard. I'm gonna like try to move my fucking controller cable a little bit here. Try not, hold on. Because it keeps like touching my foot because my PS2 is like off to the side. So I need to like get the cable like under my chair. So that way it's not like fucking with me. There we go. Something like that. Hopefully I don't like pull my PS2 off the fucking thing. Why am I shirtless? I'm not shirtless. What are you talking about? Is jerking off a sport? Yeah.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
It may be frustrating to reset. Dude, I'm chilling. Yeah, frustrating for you. Just know that you have to go to work. I mean, dude, I'm not gonna argue that most of you guys have a harder life than I do. Like, that's just a fact. I sit here and play games for a few hours a day and fucking... And I'm still like, oh, call the wambulance. Oh, it's so hard. What? No. You guys have it hard. You guys have to fucking go to a job. You guys have to go to the oil fields and fucking, you know, get crushed by a giant drill for 12 hours. Get drilled in the anus for like, you know, for 23 hours a day. Like, I get it, you know? Like, I have it pretty easy in the scope of just regular life. So, yeah, I'm not even gonna start like that. The whole, like, oh, I have it so hard bullshit. I don't. I have had the most privileged, lucky life ever. That's not to say I don't have my own struggles or anything, but, you know, there's no competition. If you want to have a competition of like, who has it harder, you do. You win. You know? What's up, High Hemp Raps? Welcome, welcome. By the way, Midnight Shemp, thank you for the Prime. He says, hey, Deo, broke your leg, but your videos have been getting me through the week. Thank you. Hope your leg gets better soon, man. Thanks for the Prime. And thank you for the good luck. Can't even get out of Dry Canyon today so far. Oh well. Using a wireless controller increases input lag. There are mixed opinions on that because it really depends on what controller you're using with what platform. 3, 2, 1, go. If you use like a Brook adapter, which is like the DualShock, you know, 4 to PS2 adapter, there are mixed opinions about whether you should use it in wired mode or in Bluetooth mode. I mean, it just really just varies from controller to controller. Some controllers don't have any really noticeable lag at all when you play wireless. I don't know. I don't know, because I just play with a wired DualShock 2, so I can't really speak from experience on any of that stuff. But it doesn't, it's not like just because you're using a wireless controller that there is more input lag. It's not like a one-to-one connection like that. It just depends on like a lot of shit. I always like the idea that we're here on a Sunday where I'll have a hardship. Yeah, dude. That's what I think. I think, you know, everyone's got hardships, exactly. There's no use in flexing, you know, your struggles on someone else. That's kind of another way I look at it, you know. It's like, you know, if you're struggling, like, hey, you know, I hope things, like, I hope you can get through it. That's, like, really my genuine opinion. There's no pissing contest to be had here about, oh, I have it so hard, you guys don't understand, or vice versa. You know, it's like, what the fuck? I mean, because it's the truth. I mean, the truth is no one will understand your struggle. No one could possibly understand your struggle. Nobody, because nobody is you. Nobody has, like, your whole fucking life experience and shit, you know? So whether you know, whether it appears like your life is easy to someone else or not, it's irrelevant. They'll never know definitively what you go through. So as long as I'd say, so it's better to just be supportive rather than combative about it, I think. If I consider going overseas, yeah, I've gone overseas. I went to Sweden and Japan. You're saying to live? Michael, you've talked about this in the past. You say you wanted to move to Thailand or something, right? I don't want to do that, but you can do that. You know, hey, go for it. I thought you would have already, you said you were already going to do that. I don't know what the holdup is. We're talking in circles at this point, Michael, aren't we? Go try it. Tell me how it goes. I mean, like, genuinely, I support you in doing that. If you were to go overseas and whatever, watch my stream in Antarctica or something, go for it. That's my take. But for me, I like it in America. It's just my preference. Nice. Barely got that flame charge. Do I want babies one day? Honestly, no. I really don't see, like, I'm the type of person that's like, look, I'm not gonna try to, you know, call the future. Like, I'm not gonna know how I feel 10, 20 years from now. But as far as I can tell, even then, I'm probably not gonna want kids. I don't know. I don't feel any, like, what's the word? Like, responsibility, obligation, fulfillment from the idea of, like, having a kid. Like, I need to continue my family lineage or pass on my knowledge to someone else or something, you know? I don't have any feeling like that. But I do have feelings of, like, I don't want extra responsibility. And again, these are my things that might change as I grow older. But I definitely have feelings of I don't want additional responsibility. I don't want additional financial strain. So, yeah, definitely for the prolonged future, I do not want kids. Maybe ever. 3, 2, 1, go. And I'm happy to be, you know, more importantly, I'm happy to be with a woman who also shares that ideology with me.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Thank you, Piggy Bank, for the good luck. You know I like to pleasure myself. Yeah, we have a cat. That's plenty enough for me. Our purpose in life is to PB. Preach. This guy gets it. What's up, Nick? It's going all right. Chilling. Trying to get out of artisans. I'm failing. How much does it take to beat a personal time? Like, how long do you think you're asking, like, how long is it going to take for me to beat my current personal best? You know, there's really no average time that it takes to do that. I could do it today. It could happen never. I could be grinding this for months, years maybe, before a PB. My longest PB drought was 2 years of semi-consistent play between 2016 and 2018. My PB was 127.30 in 120%, and it took me 2 years to beat that PB. Yeah, granted, I had other stuff going on in life, like school and whatever, but I was still playing the game a lot. Like, I should have, like, by all logic, I should have been able to beat that PB sooner. But, you know, I've learned in this hobby that you don't really want to... for me, I don't like putting that kind of time pressure on myself. Okay, it's been this long of grinding, so now I have to get it. So surely I'm due for a PB. You don't deserve anything in this hobby. You're not due for anything. You either have a good run or you don't, you know? And that could be... so many factors can affect that. At the end of the day, it's a fucking crapshoot. Like, you don't know. And so there's no rhyme or reason to the actual rate at which you PB. I could get 2 world records in 2 days back to back, and that's happened. Or I could spend 2 years trying to beat a not even world record. So if consistency is what you desire, like in terms of like consistent growth, I'm sorry to tell you, but that does not exist in this hobby.
Okay,
you will grow, but just not at a consistent rate. Sorry. Foot switch for the time split. Yeah, that's what I use. I use a USB foot pedal to start the timer. You can get them on Amazon for like $10. Yeah, that's Piggy said it, you know, it's like you're always improving whether your time improves or not. Your best time improves or not. That's just one metric. That's like just one metric of like, and it's like the only thing we pay attention to. But if you look at some speedrunners splits, they have like all sorts of different metrics about like, you know, best segments, you know, best possible time, balancing time save, and then comparing to ILs and things like that. There's like just a lot of ways of looking at this hobby. And then beyond that, it's not just about the time, like what Piggybank said. It's like even if your runs are dog shit for the rest of your life, you can still grow as a person while playing a game. And I know that's kind of like a crazy philosophical thing to say, because a lot of people look at this hobby as this degenerative thing. Like, okay, you're just playing the same game over and over. Definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting something different. But I think the definition of wisdom is that you're able to like experience the same thing over and over and have acceptance for that as well. You know, to build emotional strength, you know, in the face of adversity, like playing a game over and over, hoping for something better that may never come. That's like a really true sense of adversity that you face every time you speedrun a game. Like, are you better than your best ever? No, the answer to that is most days, no. But how you deal with that says a lot about you as a person, and in fact, it forces you to grow emotionally alongside the game, regardless of if you ever PB again. Yeah, I know what you mean, Piggy. Just in general with like really experienced speedrunners, the emotional regulation is really strong. And what's kind of interesting is that looks different for everybody. Like what it means to be emotionally strong, you know, playing a game. For some people, it means just being chill in the face of endless resets. For other people, it means, like, for me, it means, like, getting on a good pace and having it die. And, like, how do I deal with that? I fucking yell, but then I move on very briskly, you know? Like, that's, like, my regulation there, you know? There's one way I regulate emotions, you know? You develop all these different coping mechanisms. A lot of this hobby is all about the cope, you know? We joke around, it's like, oh, cope. Tough and copium, but it's like a real thing that you have to be very good at, is coping with adversity. See you later, Ortsy. At least I am speedrunning GTA Vice City. Wrong. This is not GTA Vice City, but you know, it's an understandable mix-up. I know what you mean. What's up, Ellie Chan? Thank you for the good luck. And thank you, Lombry, for the good vibes. Resets means doing that cone level over and over and over. What level? Cone, magma cone? Like the shark mod that I did? That was definitely an odyssey. Get the jump before you have to go, rocket ship. Congrats on the new world record. Thanks. Calling it now before you go. The future record that is definitely confirmed. Thank you, Chaz. Appreciate it. Have a good one at work. Uh-oh. Nope. How does it feel when someone new discovers my work and appreciates my content? I feel happy. It's very validating, is the truth. Here, I'll just practice this and reset. It's very validating when someone comes in, hey, you know, that's like one of the greatest messages you can see, and I've already gotten a few of those today of like, hey, I just found you from like your latest video or something, or, you know. Especially if it's something you created, you know, like my latest videos, you know, people, get a few new viewers from those. Like that's really nice to see, you know. So shout outs to the new viewers. I actually started to get, you know, if you want to know the honest truth is, I started to get like a little resentful for a while because a lot of you know, for a long time, the only time people would say, hey, I just discovered you, and it would always be followed by Ricky's video, you know. And it's not that I don't appreciate Ricky's video about me, I love it, you know, but you know, it's like a big part of me is like, man, I want that to be like one of my, like, instead of saying I found you from Ricky's video, I want it to be I found you from your video. I want it to be like that, you know. It's an ego thing, right? So yeah, it feels extra special when it's something that like you created that someone just chances upon and then they're in your stream. It feels really validating for sure. It feels like I'm not doing this for nothing. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been...
Dude, Ricky's video is so old. It's like several years old at this point. And people still come into my stream like, oh, I found you from Ricky's video. It's like, when will I outgrow a single video defining me? That's like what it feels like, you know? In due time. A single video that I didn't even make, you know? It definitely, the imposter syndrome is definitely real. But yeah, I mean, with all that said, I'm still so thankful that Ricky made a video about me and just put a spotlight on me, and that a lot of people liked it and stuff. You know, it's not to talk shit about Ricky at all. I love him. It's more of a me problem. Who's Ricky, dude? I don't know. Glad to hear it, everybody. I'm seeing a lot of messages about how you guys found me. Thank you for watching me, and thank you for finding me. What's up, Alex? I love you, Molly. How'd that even happen? I wasn't even pointing that direction. I literally was holding square that entire time, but I got fully stopped there. That was crazy. I used the left thumbstick for movement. But the D-pad is just as valid in this game. You can use either. Saboom uses D-pad. Dude, how many times am I gonna fuck this today? Jesus Christ. I'm going too hard into the wall. Thanks, Cowboy. I'm not gonna, I can't like, I'm not gonna individually say thank you to every single person. It's like, I found you from this, I found you from that. But thank you. I will do another group, you know, thank you. Was it you who said control difference in Spyro 1 doesn't matter, but it is important in Spyro 2 and 3? Yes, I mean, I'm not the only one that says that. That's agreed upon within the speedrun community for these games. I use passive. I use the default camera, which is passive, and even if I could make it active by default, I still wouldn't, because the thing is that if you use the shoulder buttons while you play, you're able to move the camera more effectively than by using active camera. And also, either way, whether you do use, you know, shoulder buttons or active camera or not or whatever, it still doesn't matter, even despite all of that, because when you press square to charge, the camera automatically centers behind you instantly, so it's not really, like, people kind of, it's one of those things I feel like people overthink in this game. Yeah, that's like a easy overthinking trap, is like, oh, what camera do I use? Like, just because it is an option, you know what I mean, in the menu, it's like people think, oh, it's like significant. It's not. Like, maybe, you know, casually, if you like active camera, you know, that's fine, but it's just, it doesn't make a difference in speedrun. D-pad's your enemy? I mean, you know, there's just drawbacks and benefits to both. Like, I hate, like, with D-pad how, it's like more pressure on your thumb, especially like in the Sparks levels for Spyro 3. You're like kind of holding the directions. You know, even though you technically don't have to do that, you just point a direction and hold square. But that's another story. It's like when you hold down on a D-pad or on any button for too long. You'll experience this in CTR, for example, in Crash Team Racing. You're holding down the X button like for minutes at a time. You know, and so your thumbs just get tired from that. You know. But then conversely, with a joystick, you know, the potentiometers get gummier and gummier the more you use them. That's the fucking stick box underneath the stick, by the way, to those who don't know. The potentiometers get all gummed up over time too, so, you know, from controller to controller, like, you know, you really have to adjust to each stick and whatever and get really used to it. And then eventually you'll get so used to it that as it degrades, you'll think, oh, this is good, and then you try a different one and then it's like, wait a minute, actually this sucks. So, I mean, you know, it's like there's shitty parts about both things, you know. Wow, that was a terrible jump. Did not mean to do that. Yeah, there's no, like, perfect solution with anything. As is life. The D-pad will destroy your thumb. Yeah, if you speedrun Crash games, you know, you have to do a technique called zigzagging, especially in Crash 1. That just means you're just rocking your thumb against the D-pad like super hard like this as you go from diagonal left forward to diagonal right forward. Just to gain a little bit of midair speed, you know, as you move through the game. So yeah, you can ruin your thumbs like that, you know. I'm very lucky that the way I experience this game does not inherently incur thumb fatigue for me, or just any sort of hand fatigue. Yeah, on keyboard. Yeah, just play on keyboard. You'll have neither of those problems. Where people use controllers they've used for years and you try it out and it's dog. No, exactly. It's like you vary the phenomena where you like get used to a controller so you think it's good, but really it's dog shit. That's very real in these games. Like literally the controller I'm on right now, that's the case. Like literally I know the stick is like gummy and it's not getting cardinal angles in flight levels and stuff like that, but I'm just so used to it that I just keep playing on it, you know. It's like, hey, fuck it, you know. The Stockholm syndrome with controllers is very real. You don't even realize it, you know, until you fully switch to another controller. And I don't mean just like try out another controller, I mean like fully get used to another controller over the course of like a week. And then that one will have, chances are that one might even have more glaring problems than the one you're on, you know? So it's just a big crapshoot with controllers. You play on PS3. This game has slower loading times on PS3 than it does on PS2, but you know, it's still the same game, you know? It's like you can still do all the same tricks and stuff if you're playing on NTSC. You're back? You didn't miss anything. I maybe have a run that... We're back. Actually, you came back right in time because I'm about to try Mama Proxy again. I have not gotten a run past Clifftown so far. So we'll see if we can do that this time. Yesterday, I got very lucky with my my early games. Today, I'm getting a little less so. What's up, Ricky? Thank you for the good luck. Got a DualShock that's beyond fucked. Yeah. Do I like Ratchet and Clank? No, I hate Ratchet and Clank. I'm kidding. I like Ratchet and Clank. It's a good series. I love all the, you know, platformers from this era. Oops. These work. All right. Pseudo 120% means that you do a trick at the end of the run to get into Nasty's loot early. And the way 120% works in this game is that once you enter Nasty's loot, it only checks that you have 14,000 gems when you exit the vortex, and that gives you the 120% ending. So therefore, if you do the trick early loot and skip a bunch of dragons, because you only need 50, you know, to get to Nasty's world. If you skip 30 dragons and then do early loot and get all the rest of the gems, it's pseudo 120% because you didn't collect the other 30 dragons. Come on, dude. Fuck. Missing gems. What do I think about Sly? I hate Sly. Dude, it's literally the exact same answer I just gave about Ratchet and Clank. I love all the platformers from this era. I grew up with them. They're great. I don't speedrun them. Don't ever ask me to speedrun them. They're great. I've done casual playthroughs of a lot of these games. You can check them on my YouTube channel. What about Croc? Dude, it's literally the same answer. You guys just name fucking anything and I will give you that exact same answer. It's a good game. I'll never speedrun it. It was fun trying it out as a casual playthrough on my YouTube channel. Doo-doo-doo. That's it. It's all good though. Tomba I haven't tried yet. I'm not about to like answer every fucking... I'll tell you guys the ones I haven't done, I haven't tried yet. Tomba, Medieval, what else? I technically haven't played Rack 2. I mean, I've only ever, like, beat Rack 1. And I don't think I've even done a casual playthrough on stream of any of those. So, I guess that's a big glaring one that I'm missing. Jack 3, I've never, like, actually beaten ever. Sly 2 and 3, I know a lot of people like those games. I only ever played Sly 1. I do have a casual playthrough of that. I think I did an All Clues playthrough of that. How come no one ever brings up Blinks, dude? You guys remember Blinks? The fucking cat? The fucking vacuum cleaner. Yeah, I never played Battle for Bikini Bottom either. The only SpongeBob game I ever played was like a PS1 game. I forgot what it was called. It's like a side scroller. There's like a couple of them. What's up, Elucidark? Is nostalgia a good or a bad thing? It's a pretty... I would say it's a good thing. Whatever bad elements there may be to nostalgia that it like might obscure your, you know, appreciation for something, like you think something's better than it is, that's like the only bad thing that like comes out of nostalgia, right? Or maybe like latching on to something and giving it more time in your adult years than maybe it's worth. Like a lot of video games can be like that for us who don't, you know, play video games for a living, obviously. But I guess in those senses, nostalgia is bad because it, you know, makes you cling on to something that, like, you know, it's not worth it, really, if you didn't have that. But, you know, whatever, dude. Whatever makes you happy. It's like, it's just a thing that makes you feel good type of thing. It's not a drug. It's not like you're doing cocaine or anything. It's just a source of happiness. I mean, you can't really say that that's such a bad thing. So yeah, I would definitely say it's much more good than bad to be nostalgic for something. But, you know, with that said, there is some degree of bad where it obscures your, you know, it makes you kind of biased about things. But that's okay, you know, nobody's, you know, none of us, like, live an objective life where we just look at everything objectively with no fucking opinion or anything. You found a 29-inch Trinitron CRT for $30, dude. That's a great deal right there, especially if it has the component input on it. That's what I always look for in Trinitrons. I'm actually playing on a Trinitron right now. This one's got to be like 20, I don't know, 24 inches or something. It's like a pretty sizable. Not like the biggest ones they make, but still pretty big. Oops. Rip time. I'm behind, right? I gotta be behind. Yeah, 2 seconds. Probably lost another second there. So I'll just find unless it's rose. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, is having rose-tinted glasses about something such a bad thing? That's kind of like the question I pose, you know. Like, you know, if your goal in life is to look at everything objectively with no bias whatsoever, I mean, I'm sorry to tell you, but, you know, like, it's not like a realistic thing to strive for, you know? And so to that end, I think we should just kind of like embrace and acknowledge when we look at things with rose-tinted glasses, you know? It's not like an inherently bad thing that we have like opinions based on our experience that may be kind of skewed. That's not inherently bad, is what I'm saying. It could lead to some possible, you know, bad outcomes. I'm not saying it can't, but it's kind of just gets down to the core of like your own humanity, like that you are fallible, you know? Your life experiences, like, they define you in such a way that they scope the way you see the world around you. You know? And that's kind of fucking crazy because, like, we like to think that we just understand, you know, especially with stuff that we're used to, stuff that we're nostalgic about. We like to think that we understand it on, like, a much more personal and deep level than really we do. We've really obscured ourselves, you know? Like you said, like, with rose-tinted glasses, we don't really we can't see things for what they really are, but we think, because we have a lot of experience with it, oh, well, I understand this better than anyone. You don't, you know? I don't understand this game better than anyone else or anything. I've just practiced this exact playthrough like thousands of times. But, you know, that doesn't mean I'm like, you know, it doesn't mean I'm good, you know? Like, it's kind of like that. It's like, fuck, you think you get it, but you don't type of thing. So I think just being able to acknowledge that is more important than trying to, like, overcome the bias, you know? Like, we're just big bumbling idiots, and that's quite alright. We're big bumbling idiots that are, you know, driven by our feelings and not, like, logic, and you know what, that's kind of a beautiful thing, you know? As weird as that sounds. What's up, Communal? You're becoming a regular? Dude, I'm glad for it. Great to see you again. I had a feeling that would happen. I'm a fucking legend for making that. Let's go. I'm losing time here, though, but hey, I'll fucking take it. Oh god, missing gems, losing time. This run, I'm gonna just say it, I think world record's dead right now. I gotta be like 10 seconds here, right? Plus 10, if I'm lucky. It'll be just under that. Made in Taiwan, thank you for the gift. Technically, world record's still possible, but I'm not gonna be so emotionally attached to it at this point. We're just gonna try to keep this run solid. I'm a little under-gemmed as well, I think. Yeah, bit under-gemmed. Even if I had gotten that supercharge and like kept the pace up, like the gem count is a little on the sus side to confirm record, or you know, to confirm a world recordable pace. I mean. That's all right. Like I said, it's still a pretty good run, so you know, we're gonna keep it moving. What's the current world record of super running this game? Super running? What does that mean? Super running? You mean like what's the world record of this run, like that a human has done? There's two answers to what you asked when it's super running. There's two answers, and I'll clarify it for you. There's what a human can do in a single segment, we call it, which is what I'm doing. And I have the world record. It's 37:03 in that. Just a human playing the game start to finish. Then there's tool-assisted speedrunning, or tassing we call it. And that's an entirely different thing, where people like adjust all the inputs frame by frame and then play all the inputs back like kind of like a movie. So those are two different answers. The tasks of this category is like 32, 33 minutes. Something crazy that, you know, humanly impossible type time. Whoop. Are there task time saves that might be viable for runs? Yes, but I'm not going to explain any specific ones right now, just so I can stay focused. Is there a way for me to get an even better world record? I mean, yeah, by grinding runs every day on stream and answering all of you guys' questions. So, hold on, let me think. What am I doing here? Oh, shit. I'm doing exactly that. All right. Bad joke, bad joke. Remember, the answering questions part is optional for me. I lost Spark. That's great. I deserve that for such a trash joke. Your third favorite prog rock band of the 90s has been helping... Wait, who's been helping me? Dream Theater? Are you talking about the Police? I thought they were like from like the 70s. Oh, Tool. Oh, I get it. Okay, like Tool is like a band, yeah. I get it. That took me a minute. You only had to explain the joke for me. Man, we suck at jokes today, guys. Let me get it together. Can someone explain to you what it means to serve cunt? I don't know. To be a woman and have sex with someone, I guess? I don't know. Alright, let's just not take damage this entire level. Easy. I also didn't check my gem count, though I suspect it's not great. Got lucky. I should not have flame charged that frog there. That shrub could have totally eaten me if it wanted. Oh man, okay, well luckily there's another guy right here. I was gonna take damage anywhere, I'm glad it was there. I need to go this way. I might have fucked myself by hesitating. No, we're good. Again, the shrubs are having mercy on me for playing like a dumbass. Again, lucky. Being a bit of a dick, but being on point with it and owning it with an attitude. That's what serving cunt means? I thought it just meant that you, like, fucked someone. Like, I served this guy cunt, I fucked him, you know? I thought that's what that... I guess I took it too literally. It means based. You're not wrong, but fuck you anyways. Hopefully I'm not that much of a dick to you guys, generally speaking. I guess I serve cunt a lot, you know, just based on how you guys describe it. You know, for having to recover sparks in that level and, you know, grab basically every gem, that was not bad. Jump, dude. What the fuck? Is that the only place you can charge spinning chests? No, you're asking about fan chests? You have to flame a fan chest 3 times no matter what. Now, when you charge into the third flame with the correct spacing and timing, you can make the gem home in, which might be what you're referring to. And that's called a flame charge, which, you know, I did on that enemy right there. It's possible on some enemies. It's possible on all flame fan chests. It's possible on other types of chests as well, but I think I fucked this guy up. Yeah, I went too slow there. Oh well. But yeah, the phenomenon I think that you're describing is a flame charge, which is possible on the third flame of a fan chest. Now, in Misty Bog, there's a part with 3 fan chests that I actually extend the third flame from the first 2. Where is he? I actually extend the flame from the first 2 into the third one. So I get like a free flame out of that third one. So I think maybe that's what you were asking. I'm making a lot of assumptions here. Well, this run's dead, so I might as well just go for this strat since I practiced it. Almost. And I still missed the blue. Wow, I'm just missing everything. Pretty bad. Do I speak any foreign language? No. Just had some Whataburger. Sounds delicious. You think they were talking about spring chests? I mean, I don't know. I don't even remember who asked the question. So if they want to clarify and ask again, feel free. Spring chests, the way we do spring chests is you can either supercharge into them or you can jump and flame and grab the gem as it's popping out. Love you, Tomos. What the fuck even am I looking at? What? You guys see how many times I tried to flame him? He just literally just rejected me on that last one. He was like, whatever, fuck you. You serious? I'm getting lucky with these Sparkses, thankfully. But man, that is ridiculous. What the fuck? Was like the little guy's... I had to have gotten like body blocked by the little guy, maybe? Like some latent hitbox that I couldn't see. That was super fucking weird. I fucking flamed that guy like 3 times and none of them worked. That's crazy. Is there a particular strat that other speedrunners use that I would like to use? I don't know, Nestor skip, I guess? I don't know. The short answer to your question is no. The long answer is I'm sure if you pointed out some specific like niche thing that saves like a couple frames, I'm sure there's a yes. There are several yeses scattered around the game like that. Like I'm not perfect or anything, you know. Well, that was fucking terrible. Do. What's up, Hej Kafola Savantane? I'm sure I pronounced your name correctly. Welcome. I'm doing alright. Oh, wow. The same frame, huh? Cool. I have to wait. Dude, I just cannot hold on to sparks for the life of me. Look at that. Like, I have lost and regained sparks maybe like 4 different times in this Beastmaker. Pretty crazy. Like, it's kind of lucky because, like, every time I lose sparks, there happens to be a fodder coming up, like, right there. Thankfully. You know, that's not always the case. I should have gone for that. You know, I'm going for this other fodder as well, because I need it for a damage abuse. Skip that gem. I don't know if I'm, like, fucked on the gems either. I've not been paying attention to that. I'll go for this flop, because why not? Okay, there you go. Failure. Dude, I feel like, have I been doing a good job answering questions? Have I failed to answer anybody's question today so far? I've been on the ball, dude. You guys gotta give me some credit for that. Not only did I fucking recover sparks like 4 different times in that beast, I may be behind, but I'm fucking keeping up with you, with all y'all stoners, alright? You can't stop me from answering every fucking question. And I feel like it. I'm like an encyclopedia of bullshit. No. I'm not doing good. My chat's just dead. Not even a single spinner. Did my chat just die? Like, what's happened? I might have to, like, exit and reopen it. Hello? Anybody home? Can I, like, refresh? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, the chat did get stuck. Okay, it's back now. My chat client got all fucked. How much? 25? Yeah, I'm a little undergemmed. I should have grabbed those greens that were right behind me. I'll just grab these, whatever. Just, one sucks anyways, might as well just grab those. And Sparksless number 5 of the run. Like, this is impressively bad. Like, the fact that I haven't died yet is, like, kind of insane. Like, it's just in my blood to just go sparksless. Ooh. They tried to flop me in. He tried to pull me in, man. Fucking dragon. What's up, Red Solly? I'm doing good. Dude, I went like, this has to be a PB for most, like, times gone sparkless without dying in a run. 5 different examples of me going sparkless and recovering it without dying. Like, that's pretty insane. And I'm still less than a minute behind record. Skip that. We don't need that. Kaluma, is your dad gay? You guys are fucking funny. Yeah, I got scared because my chat like broke, but no, you guys are just as silly as ever. Wow, just a horrible attempt at that. Come on. Dude, I am so bad. Yeah, Sparksless is a category. It's on the miscellaneous leaderboards. Can I get a single fucking surf here? Can I, like, just do the execution correctly? Even if I get fucked from the rat, can I at least, like, blame the rat instead of myself? Dude, what is going on with me? Terrible. Oh, la, 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 la. All right, let's catch up with some of these questions. Any levels from 120% that you miss playing? Nope. For Rat Proxy, does it hang out over by the portal entrance? Basically, it sort of runs around in like this little area right here. Can I please just fucking surf on it correctly? Jesus Christ, I'm doing so badly. I was getting rats like crazy in practice, and I was like, dude, I'm wasting all my good rat karma. Well, here it is. There we go. On-screen chat's still broken. All right, let me fix that for you guys. One sec. There we go. Should be fixed now. I do so much for you guys, man. I do so much to keep this stream not a train wreck for you guys. Now, I don't mean to gas myself up, but I've been catching pretty much every question, except for, like, you know, the last level because my chat was broken. Like, I'm doing... You guys gotta give it to me. Like, this run may be dog shit, but, like, you gotta give it for me for the interaction. You know what I mean? You gotta give me the fucking... the A for effort there. GG. You've been thinking about trying to speedrun Spyro for fun, but all I have access to is Reignited. Do any strats glitches translate from the original to the remake? No. No, they don't. It's a completely different physics engine. It's a completely different game, basically. It's not the same game. It's just the same similar layout of stuff, but it's not the same game at all. What you should do is follow some Reignited speedrunners, or just go on the leaderboard for Spyro Reignited Trilogy, which that's its own whole leaderboard and separate speedrun situation. So look up Spyro Reignited Trilogy, speedrun.com, and go check out some of those runs, find a category you like, and then go check that out. It has nothing to do mechanically with the original games. Hope that answers it for you. I seem to have a lot of fun on Spyro 3. That's a very optimistic take on my Spyro 3 experience. All right, I'm gonna fucking go pee real quick. I'll be right back. We're gonna do some more runs, so stick around, everybody. BRB. Oh, and thank you for the resub, Charles Tetsuna. Love you. 6 months. Congrats on the purple badge. And if anyone else is feeling generous, if anyone, hey, Senris with the Prime. If you guys are enjoying the stream, feel free to follow in their footsteps and hit me with a Prime or a super chat on YouTube or any of that. We haven't gotten any super chats yet today, so yeah, I'll be right back. And I'm back. What's up, everybody? Let's get into some more runs, shall we? Beep-a-da-beep. Hold up. I'll take a look in a sec. Beep-a-da-beep-a-da-beep. John Bondi with the YouTube membership. Thank you for that. And Bridgeman with the gift to Sensei a minute ago. Thank you so much, guys. John Bondi asks, what's the stupidest question someone's asked me on stream? Is this one? No, that's not a... Asking me what a stupid question is not a stupid question. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's get into another run here. Stupidest question I generally get asked is why I don't wear a shirt. It's because the whole premise of the question is stupid, because it's like assuming that I have like some ulterior motive here. It's assuming that like, oh, it's my brand. Like I have some fucking... You know, I'm trying to do something by not wearing a shirt. It's like, dog, it's just more comfortable. Like the simplest answer is the best one, you know. But it's like everyone who asks that, I always get the feeling that it's like, you know, that they think I have some ulterior motive for not wearing a shirt, you know. I don't. It's just more comfortable. It blows my mind, and I always say this, it blows my mind that more streamers wear clothes at all. And what I mean by that is that, like, you know, we all are sitting around like multiple monitors. I'm sitting in front of a buzzing CRT. I'm sitting forward. I'm getting sweaty. I'm getting adrenaline playing this game. I'm talking my ass off. You know, there is just a lot of energy and heat being generated like right in my face here, you know, and so naturally it just gets really hot. Even being in an air-conditioned room and stuff, like, it's just really hot. So like, unless you've ever streamed before, you just don't understand like that. It's like, I need to strip down a little bit because it's just that fucking hot, you know? So yeah, that's probably the stupidest question I get asked, is why I don't wear a shirt. Also, the other side of that makes it stupid, it's like, I don't got to explain that to anyone. You know? Like, I don't got to explain my fashion choices on stream. Why do I have a beard? Why don't I cut my hair? Why do I wear glasses, you know? Like, the fuck, I don't need to explain that. Why don't I wear a shirt, you know? It's like... So that one kind of just like, you know, I deal with it because it's like, that's always like, you see someone not wearing a shirt, you know, it's like, whoa, what's this guy's deal, you know? So I get it, you know, whatever. But it's just an annoying question for me. But I deal with it. It's no biggie. I don't hate anyone for asking. Like, I get it, you know. Yeah, and it's fucked up because since I don't wear a shirt that often, it's whenever I do wear a shirt, like say I get cold, you know, and I do wear a shirt. Oh my God. If I thought people asking me like why I don't wear a shirt was annoying, it's 10 times more annoying when everyone's like, why are you wearing a shirt now? It's like, damn if I do, damn if I don't. I've dug myself in a hole with this whole just trying to be comfortable on stream and not wearing a shirt thing. So yeah, I brought it on myself. I'll admit it. But yeah, those are basically the most annoying questions. What's up, Sensei? Cassiaro, thanks for the good luck. What's up, Marquisha? Thanks for the good luck. Ah la la la. Can Twitch ban me for showing a nipple? If it's sexual, yes. But it's not. I'm a speedrunner. You guys joke all fucking day about, oh, Dale, you're so sexy, this and that. I'm like, someone was like, oh, I'm jerking off right now. You guys are so unserious. It's like, it's not even funny. It's just like, okay, yeah, ha ha ha, you know. When's the OnlyFans? Oh wow, what an original fucking joke, you know. You guys are fucking... You guys are redundant. That's cool, I still love you guys. Wow, that fucking guy just fucked up my flame charge. Did you see that? He just pushed me into the thing, fucking up my spacing to make the yellow home in. That was crazy. That fucking, that fodder was sent by the chat for me talking shit. Paid actor. That's so rare. I can't even explain to you guys how rare that is. For the fodder to perfectly run into you on the exact moment that you're about to fucking... Dude, that like never happens. That's like 1 in like a million type of shit. Oh, there you go. Not like it mattered. I could jump down to collect it. That would waste about 5-6 seconds. And 5-6 seconds divided by 10 gems is about 2 gems a second. So you tell me, would being +6 there be worth it? I use a fan while streaming. I do have a fan. Luckily, I have AC. Like I have like an AC vent right there, so I don't need a fan with this particular setup. But I do have a fan right here in case things get hot, things get saucy. Is this route the most efficient possible, or can an algorithm determine a better one? You're not going to like this answer, but yes to both of those things. Because to the answer to the first question, is this the best route possible? Practically speaking, for a human, yes. In a general sense, like the general level order and what dragons we're collecting and whatever. Generally speaking, yes, you know. There are little exceptions, you know, if you're doing Nestor skip and things like that, but just generally speaking, yes. This is the best route for a human. However, the other thing you said about like a machine learning the game and like figuring out different routes, that is also possible. So both things are true. Even though conditionally one thing invalidates the other, they're still both true in the current, you know, moment. Isn't that fucked up? Who does the research math for the route? I mean, it's not really so mathy as it is just like people having like a strat idea and then testing it and sharing it on the Spyro Speedrunning Discord, and then people kind of arguing about it and maybe doing their own testing. That's really the extent of research, routing research that happens for this game. But make no mistake, I mean, people, like, any possible reroute you can think of that, like, really makes even remote sense, people have tried, people have timed, people have thought about, you know. And it's not to say there aren't more things to be found, but it's just like, this game has been very, very, very deeply looked into in terms of speedrun routing for any given category. So, I mean, you're probably not going to unearth any hidden knowledge by digging into it, but I encourage you to do so anyways. To any of you guys who are genuinely like, oh, what if he did this? Oh, how about that? Literally, you're not going to like, I'm telling you guys, you're not going to like these answers. Don't tell me in my chat. What you want to do is download an emulator, make some save states, and time it. Even if your gameplay is dog shit, you can at least get a general sense of like how good one strat is over another by timing it yourself and sharing it on the Spyro Discord. If you really want to see a strat like, you know, be tested without me just shutting it down or being like, oh, that works, or missing your, you know, point or whatever, don't share it in my chat. Time it and share it in the Spyro Discord, because then people will actually give it some thought. So that's my advice to any glitch hunters out there. I encourage you guys to do that, by the way. I'm not trying to be sarcastic or anything. It's just a lost cause to be like, oh, what if you did this in my chat? You know, it's like, go test it, you know? Don't be a pussy. I'm a pussy. I'm just over here doing runs. So many ads, you love Twitch? Dude, you should watch on YouTube. There's less ads there. It literally said that when you first joined my chat, but yet you're still complaining. Like, it's crazy. Reroutes have to come from somewhere. Can't just reroute and think it'll be faster because it's the same gems. I mean, yeah, whatever. I mean, just try it. Like, that's all I'm saying. Just try it. Like, no use deliberating in my chat. Like, just go try it. I may or may not be wrong about any of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's up to you to prove something faster or not. Jack, thank you for the 2-month membership. He says, I hope you're pleasuring yourself today. Yeah, I'm experiencing quite a bit of self-pleasure, I must say. In fact, I feel like I'm reaching a climax of gaming, so to speak. I definitely am having a lot more fun speedrunning today than I was yesterday. Yesterday was just such a grind. I don't know why. I felt like I was forcing myself a lot yesterday. Today, things just feel a lot more chill. I'm a lot happier today. The goal today was happiness, and I think so far we're on track with that. And thank you, Bon Jondi, for the gift. Love you, man. Oh, fuck. That was terrible. Didn't even get the jump. That was like the latest jump ever. There's times where the YouTube live breaks. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not saying anything is perfect, but I think it is generally... If you're just watching without any sub or any ad block or anything, you're generally going to have a better time on YouTube than on Twitch. It's not to say that YouTube is, like, perfect, but... You know what I'm saying? It's like... If you're in my Twitch chat, you're like, ugh, these ads are annoying. It's like, there's a thing you can do. Like, go to the YouTube, you know? I'm just saying.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
It's all good, though. I'm not tripping. All is good. However you guys want to watch me. I just try to make it as easy as possible, you know? I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitch, I'm on whatever, you know? Whatever, however you guys want to watch me, is I support that. Shit, I'd be streaming on TikTok if I had 1,000 followers and felt like setting up a portrait live stream situation. Oh, Lombre got a gift? Yeah, Lombre, remember to refresh so that way the ads actually go away. General tip for anyone that gets gifted to remove ads. You don't mind some ads? There you go. What the fuck, my... Dude, that's so bad, actually. I don't think you guys understand what just happened right there. My joystick got stuck for a moment. That could ruin my runs. Oh no. Oh. Doesn't seem to want to do it anymore. Is this the death of my controller? That would be so catastrophic if so. If it happens again, like I'll give it a couple more chances to fuck up. If it happens again, I think I might have to retire this controller. It's finally so gummy that it's starting to stick. That sucks. 'Cause I really like this controller. Blah blah blah. Bon Jondi with the gift to Furry Cutie and another gift to Falcone Punch. Thank you, Bon Jondi, for the 3 gifts. Let's get it. What's up, Miharu? How you doing? Who's the yo man? That would be me. That would be my fat ass.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
I hope my stick doesn't keep getting stuck. I have no confidence in this. I'm glad you think so, Lombre. I've thought about getting a Spyro tattoo, and my conclusion is that Spyro and don't I know some of you guys here have Spyro tattoos, so just like big disclaimer that I'm just talking about for me, not for you. I'm sure your tattoo is very cute, like I would appreciate it, you know. But for me, I find a Spyro tattoo to be kind of not cliche, but like just kind of cheesy, you know, like for me. Like, I tried desperately to think of, like, a good tattoo idea that reflects, like, my time, you know, gaming and speedrunning this game. The best idea I've come up with are, like, the circular lights in the PlayStation 2 home screen. To have that and maybe the initials FDS put there to represent fast disk speed, which is an option that I'm forced to select in the main menu every time. It provides, like, a nice symbolism for my time speedrunning. That it's like it's a daily activity, so there'd be the lights there and the FDS. But, you know, even in that, it's not like that great of a tattoo idea. It's like okay, that's like an okay tattoo idea, you know? I don't care enough to actually like go and get that, you know? But no, I'm definitely not gonna get a tattoo of Spyro or like a dragon or like a bunch of gems and shit. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, let me ask you this. Would you get a tattoo of your job? You know, of the company you work for? I don't think so. Get a tattoo of your boss's face? If they paid you, you would. It's respectable. Dude, if someone paid me to get a Spyro tattoo, I would definitely consider it. Actually, I take that back, because I feel like someone might try to donate and be like, get a Spyro tattoo. No, I take back that offer. Please do not, like, no conditional donations here. Thank you. Maybe just a single red gem. Just a crumb of gem. Get the Norks with their butt hiding out. I mean, I don't see how that's any better than just like a picture of Spyro himself. Like this is what I'm saying. Like, for you guys, like, I'm sure a lot of you guys have like tattoos like that, you know? I'm not judging you for that. I'm not saying it's cheesy or cliche that you do that. Like, I'm sure those are very cute, you know? I'm just saying, for me, I don't want like a fucking some iconography of this game, you know, like immortalized on my body. I was talking to my parents about this the other day. I was like, if you really think about it, I've done something much more permanent than a tattoo, which is fucking stream myself and make a fucking, like, 600 plus catalog of videos on my YouTube, you know, of all different facets of this game in my life, good and bad as I experience it, you know? So in that way, I have a much more, like, permanent, like, reflection of myself, you know, if you just look me up or something online, you know? So I don't think I'm really scared of the permanency of a tattoo. I just, you know, I just don't really want one, you know. I don't really want one, and I find it a Spyro-themed tattoo to be a little, like, I don't know, not my thing, basically. 3, 2, 1, go. I hope that makes sense. I mean, am I good? Yeah?
Okay,
My run mojo?
It's been
I'm gonna say yes to that. I used to work in a restaurant. So many chefs had knives and whisks and stuff that tattooed on. It's just cheesy. I mean, that's just like my honest opinion. It's like, you get fucking like a thing that you do every day, and so you get like it tattooed on your body. It's like, if you like it, if that's cool, like, hey, you know, that's great. But for me, I just find it to be a little cheesy. That's all. Like, I don't need to like wear that on my literal skin, you know. I'm just not a big tattoo guy. That's basically the TLDR. Dude, what the fuck? I'm an idiot. If Spyro 4 gets announced and he plans to capitalize on it, I mean, yeah, I mean, if it gets like actually announced and not dude, fucking someone left a comment on one of my videos today. They were like, you know, Spyro 4 already got announced in March, referencing, you know, Canadian guy A's video. I was like, dude, I'm resetting. My runs are kind of going downhill. I might be done soon. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely do a playthrough of Spyro 4 if and when it ever comes out, for sure. I'm not going to commit to speedrunning it or anything. What's up, Stefan? How'd the runs go? Had one finisher today. Yeah, I mean, I finished a run today. I don't even remember what the end time was, but it was fun.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
Yeah, I know. Canadian guy A makes a video being like, Spyro 4 is probably happening. I'm pretty sure it's in development, but I can't give any more details. And now everybody who like is a Spyro 4 like, you know, questionnaire, you know, copium huffer, I will say, is just like, well, it's confirmed. It's like, no, it's not. I don't have any skin in the game one way or the other. If it gets announced and confirmed or whatever, that's great. If it doesn't, then that's great too. Like, it does not affect me one way or the other. Hey, there's no need to talk shit on Canadian guy A. He's a cool guy, like, for me. I know there's like a lot of drama like around him and stuff. Like, he was telling me that. I did like a whole sit down with him. He told me like he's had all sorts of weird drama over the years. Look, man, as long as he's not like hurting anybody, like, I don't have any problem with him. He's a cool guy to me. What's up, Messiah? Welcome, welcome. It's just, it's like it's clickbaity. I mean, you know, that's all it is. Spyro 4 is now in development. Okay, but like, that doesn't mean that the game is ever gonna get finished. What does it mean for a game to be in development? It means there's a bunch of fucking stoners standing around storyboarding, you know what I mean? Or maybe working on something. You don't know, like, what degree of the development. Games get fucking halfway through development and then canned all the time. So it's like, it's a little misleading to be like, oh, okay, well, Spyro 4 is definitely gonna get released. Now in development and definitely gonna get released are two different things. I'm pretty sure Canadian guy says that in his video, you know? So it's just annoying for people like me who are, like, have to, you know, constantly answer to no. It's like, well, we don't know, you know? To people who are like, yeah, it's confirmed. Ugh. Whatever, it's all good though. Not tripping. Yeah, but I like Canadian guy A. I don't have anything against him. I just want to reiterate that. Dynamox, thank you for the prime. I just saw that. It says cock fee. Thank you. One more month until the rainbow badge, by the way. That's a big cock moment right there. Spyro 4 would be in the reignited trilogy style. I mean, you don't know that. Might be. Probably. I'll give you a probably to that, but not like, you know, who knows? None of us fucking know. What are we talking about? None of us fucking know anything. You know? What are we fucking talking about here, ladies and gentlemen? I think reignited. I think Spyro 4 is this fuck. Okay, great, you know? Let me get back to the fucking run here, you know? Dude, Enter the Dragonfly remake. I'd fuck with that. If you donated $20, would I shave my beard? No. Even if you donated like $100 or $200, I would not shave my beard for that. I don't take conditional donations. You either donate to me because you support my grind and you're okay with me doing whatever I want with that money, or you don't donate. That's how that goes. And you don't have to donate, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all good. No pressure. I don't have to literally whore my body out, you know, or anything here. Whoop. You donate to avoid taxes. Well, there you go. Miharu knows all about Bianca. I believe that. Just like how Canadian Guy has all the insider knowledge about Spyro 4. Miharu has all the insider knowledge about the future of Bianca lore. She's plugged in. What's up, composer? Thank you for the good luck. She's the Bianca lore master. Oh my god, damn it. The worst attempt at that. I'll give it a few more attempts, you know? I'll see if I can give it like another, you know, half hour here. I'm definitely starting to fade a bit, and also I want to just reiterate my original goal today. I know I'm sounding like fucking the fucking nerd emoji right now, but my original goal today was to kind of take a bit more of a step back and just focus on having fun and being happy, which doesn't necessarily mean no resetting or anything, but it just means like, let's just, you know, if things start to get kind of like, we're starting to get to that point where it's like starting to get kind of grindy. Like, I am not about to force myself to play this game today like I did yesterday. That really was fucked up yesterday. Even though I only went for like 4 hours or whatever, it was like the longest 4 hours of my life. I like, it's like PTSD after that shit. I was just pushing myself too hard. No PTSD. That's a little extreme to say, but you know, goal is happiness today. H for happiness. So you know, no promises that we're finishing anything here. Master Gabe, thank you for the $2. Whore your body. Will do. Does he really have insider knowledge? According to like when I talked to Canadian Guy A, he's like, he formerly was in the games industry and has ties to the games industry. This is what he told me. He has ties to the games industry, and so has a lot of insider knowledge about upcoming releases than, you know, than the average person. But because of that, he and out of respect to the people, you know, on the inside, so to speak, like it's a fucking us against them type of thing. Out of respect to them, he doesn't want to divulge too much information. That's basically the TLDR about Canadian Guy A's credentials. So whether you buy that or not, you know, that's up to you. You know, I'm not here to weigh in too hard on that. Like I said, I like the guy, so, you know, I have nothing against him personally. Try fentanyl. I like that idea. Look, I'm not going to say he doesn't know shit and that he's clickbaiting for views. I'm not going to say that, all right? I'm not going to say... You can say that if you want. I'm not going to say that. You know, I like him. I like his videos. I like his enthusiasm for Spyro. We need a Canadian Guy A. I mean, I'm happy that he exists. You know what I mean? I'd rather have somebody, you know, you know, stirring the pot of like Spyro 4 hype and stuff, you know, then no one, you know. That's how it is in this in this community of creators. It's like, there's not many of us, you know, so you gotta appreciate, you know, having someone like Canadian Guy A around, I think, you know. It's all in good fun. It's not that serious, you know. We poke fun, you know. It's not that serious, by my estimation. But I think we should. That's kind of how it is online. It's like, as a creator, you gotta have thick enough skin for people to like poke fun at you, you know. Dude, Michael, you need to relax, man. Like, honestly, if you keep talking shit on Canadian Guy, we're gonna have to start, like, doing some bans, you know? And I don't want to ban you, Michael. That's unnecessary. Would I rather pee a golf ball or poop a bowling ball? I guess the bowling ball. Ugh. Come on, make it. Wait. Yeah, I knew that would happen. Okay, here we go. Man, I'm so far behind. I'm just gonna keep going for now. I think my hopes of world record today are just gone. Unless I like go into serious lock-in mode and force, like I said, like yesterday, just really force myself to keep going. Nah. I'm gonna see if this run does anything, and if not, we'll see how I feel. I like this approach of just taking it, you know, by ear and not worrying too hard about it being perfect, you know. How was the Ozarks? I'm still here. I'm still here in the Ozarks, and I did not stream on the boat. I do not plan on streaming on the boat. That was something that you guys said. I said I would record a video on the boat, which turned into my whole chat asking me when I was going to stream on the boat, which is not the same thing. Just so we're all on the same page there. No! Hold on. Wait a minute. Good. Yeah, world record pace. Oh, just keep it moving, whatever. I'm having fun. Let a man be happy. What's up, Blue Eye? Should work.
Hey, nice work.
Thanks for the $2, Michael. Would I consider running Vortex? No. TLDR, I like collecting gems too much. That's genuinely my reason. I know that sounds fucking stupid, but yeah. That wasn't you. Well, thank you, Imposter Michael. What's up, Ink Lightning? Have a good night. Peace. What I consider running flight levels, but not on a dance pad. Are you just gonna keep asking me like different speedrun things that aren't what I'm currently doing? And if I'm ever gonna do them? Is that like what this is turning into? The answer is no. To anything. I will not do ILs, you know, or really grind out ILs in this game. I'm not doing Vortex. I may or may not do some weird miscellaneous categories, but probably not anytime soon. I don't plan on doing Spyro 2 or 3 anytime soon. I don't plan on playing any other adjacent PlayStation platforming IP anytime ever. Speedrunning. Anything I missed? You want to know what I plan on doing? I plan on just grinding this category until I get a 36, which may never happen. It may take months. And I plan on working on YouTube videos on the side. So anything that isn't those two things, I don't plan on doing, basically. I hope that answers it. I'm sorry if I sound like a little sarcastic, perhaps, but, you know, it's just, I just want to just clarify. I just want to be on the same page with you guys, that's all. You don't get a 36 by hopping, you know, games and categories and shit like that. It's just not how it happened. Not for me. I hope no one feels too offended at my catty response. No chainsaw controller. The fucking Resident Evil 4 chainsaw controller. Aren't those things like super rare now? Jesper, thanks for the 50 SEK. Blindfolded Vortex with a dance pad? Good question. Yeah, I will now assume that every speedrunning related question that doesn't have to do with this category is a joke now. But thanks, Jesper. Appreciate that. Developer intended any percent? JS asks, I mean, how is this not that? I think the only part of this run that you can really say is not developer intended are some of the individual like proxies, like Mama Proxy, as well as Rat Proxy. But the actual requirements and like the base fundamentals of this speedrun, like I'm not skipping any of the required collectibles. To that end, I am playing this game as developer intended. Which is more than you can say about a lot of other platformer and speedruns from this era. Nice job, Booby. I'm doing good. Hope you are too. Hope you're not burning to death or anything. Yeah, so like JS, let's just play pretend. Let's just say we do a run that doesn't do any of those things. How is that not like just a less interesting and fun version of this run? You know, like what reason is there to do that? Like you might as well just do this run and not do those things and call it, oh, developer intended world record. I mean, it seems pretty arbitrary, you know? Also, you don't know what the developers intended or didn't intend, so it's a tough standard to meet. Even if you do cut out every proxy or whatever. And even if you do meet that standard, it's a less interesting speedrun. So it's just whack on all fronts, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I mean, don't let me stop you. Go for it. Is Insomniac cool with speedrunning? Maybe with the new Spider-Man games. Insomniac doesn't even acknowledge the original Spyro games. Like on Twitter, they might like once in a blue moon say, oh yeah, you guys remember that we made Spyro? But not once have Insomniac or Toys for Bob ever like directly acknowledged me. At best, Craig Stitt and I believe Michael John are the only two original developers of this game, as far as I know, that have ever acknowledged the existence of speedrunning. The current company of Insomniac doesn't care about this game. I don't know, again, like with Spider-Man maybe it's different, but like, just with this game. Yeah, the thing that Jeremy did was with the ex-Insomniac devs back in, I think that was 2017. That was cool. But yeah, my point is that there's very little acknowledgement. I mean, not that we need that. I mean, what do you need the devs to acknowledge? It doesn't matter. It's cool when they do, but it's not like it makes a difference in anything. Unless they're like patching the game or something. Which, thank God, this is older than that. You guys remember when Crash 4 came out and like there were all these cool like out of bounds and shit that like made for a pretty interesting run, and then fucking whoever Toys for Bob or whoever the fuck it was Toys for Bob Crash 4? Or was that like a different like Vicarious Visions or whatever? I don't know. But they fucking patched all of the fucking speed tech and they had to figure out ways around it. And a bunch of people stopped speedrunning it at that point. They did the same thing in Reignited, actually. There used to be a lot more of a trick called fairy storage, which is still technically possible, but it's like, it takes on a different animal now, you know, post-patch. Yeah, Toys for Bob's Crash 4. So yeah, that's like, in a way, it's almost like a bad thing when the devs acknowledge a speedrunning community, because usually with like a modern release, that results in like a patch that speedrunners don't want, you know? And unfortunately, for like the few indie devs out there that do like acknowledge and embrace speedrunning for their games and like support it and, you know, don't fucking patch the game and go all crazy. For the few like devs that is the case, like, you know, it's not like I'll just put it this way, they're not for games that I've ever played, you know, I'll just put it that way. So roll in air is another patch thing. Yep. Like a fucking hovering glitch, basically. So yeah, I think we should be thankful that there isn't more acknowledgement of Spyro 1 speedrunning. You would get banned for toxicity so fast. I mean, you know how much the Spyro Discord, you know how much the Spyro speedrunners love Nuon, you know? I love Nuon. Can't stop me from loving Nuon. The fucking meme. The fucking meme is whatever Nuon says goes, you know? Even though that's definitely not how it works, but it's just funny. Nuon, someone's gotta take the heat, you know what I mean? That's what Nuon does. Nuon takes the heat of everyone being like upset about like a ruling or whatever. So we thank him for his service. Patches are a big reason I prefer learning and Am I playing anything in my spare time? Yes. Anything good? No. I play old school RuneScape. That's the only real video game I play outside of speedrunning. I know, it's sad. I'm a sad, sad man for that. Whatever, it's mindless and fun. Fun in massive quotation marks. My 99 also. I have two 99s, Hunter and Fishing, which should tell you a lot about the type of player I am. Noob. Oh. I literally was looking at the chat, dumbass. Fuck. I was about to be like, oh, thank you, Nuon, for the kind fucking compliment. Idiot. But thank you, Nuon. Appreciate that. I'm so self-absorbed, clearly. Can't even fly through a ring. I guess I would have been able to grab him sooner, but this fucking plane. This guy would have been a non-time loss, but now he is. Bum, bum, bum. We almost got to the good part of the song. You have a fucking brain fart while beatboxing. Cringe. Still recoverable. I mean, this run is like it can still 37. I mean, it's not like dead or anything. I mean, its world record is dead. You know, whatever. I'm just gonna keep going. Like, this is probably gonna be my last run today because I'm trying to keep it like low pressure right now. I've been playing every day for like the better part of a week now, and I am like losing my mind. I lost my mind. Actually, I'm like kind of concerned with the amount that I burned myself out yesterday. Even though I only played for 4 hours, like it was the longest 4 hours of my life. I don't know why, but something about just like my approach yesterday was just not good, not healthy. So we're definitely scaling it back today. I think also I just want to get started on some new videos. I think that's kind of where my head's at as well. I know until I start like a new video, I can't really like feel comfortable hopping back into the grind yet. I know myself. I've been through this before. That feeling where you're like, where your life is like stagnant, you know what I mean? You guys know what I mean? You guys know what I mean? Oh shit. Any new mods? No. I wish. I'm not telling you guys what the video is about. Not that it's like gonna be some crazy like, oh whoa, you know, not like there's some secret or anything. It's just I don't feel like getting anyone's hopes up. Don't get your hopes up, all right? My fucking it was an unusual case that my last 2 videos were good, okay? So don't get your hopes up, all right? I'm trying. At least 1 hit? No! No, I don't have to tell you. What do I get for giving you a hint? I just get more false expectations from you guys. I don't see how that benefits me at all. Now, a super chat of $10. Now that might get you a hint. Sold out fucking streamer logic. Still a good gem count though. $38K? What, you're gonna give me $38,000? Please don't. I genuinely feel uncomfortable when people give me like over $100. Like just one person gives me over $100 in a given stream. It's just too much. Like, look, I like money as much as the next guy, but just like when it turns into like a sugar daddy situation, gotta put a stop to it. All right, John Bondi with the $9.99 says 1 hint. All right, I'll hold on. I have to think about how to give this hint. Give me a sec. I have to think about it. Gosh, I mean, it's like, dude, I haven't even started recording it yet, so it's like, just the idea. It's I'll give you some key. I'll give you 2 keywords. I'll give you... No, I don't, because it's just gonna give it away. Dude, fuck, why'd I even offer this? Shit. Fuck, dude, this is stressing me out. Yeah, can you give me... please, Falcon. Please, I don't want to give a hint anymore. I don't like this. Why'd I offer that? Fuck, now I have to do it. I have to... Fuck. This is why I hate conditional donations, dude. I don't know what I'm getting myself into. Shit. Do I still have to give the fucking hint? Fuck. I'm thinking. I don't know. I'm gonna say 1 word that describes the video. I'm gonna say 1. Oh, dude, Falcon with the. Oh, thank God. Woo! Oh my God, I almost did. Literally, Falcon came in clutch right there. Thank you, Falcon. Oh my God, that was a close one. I almost gave it away. Whew, thank you, Falcon, for the $20. That was huge. No, literally, you guys are going to be disappointed if I give a hint and you guys start thinking, like, stuff. It's going to be disappointing. I'm telling you guys right now, like, my next video is going to be terrible. But to go into it with that. That's not even a hint. That's just true. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry. I feel like I squeezed $30 out of you guys for nothing. I'm sorry. Is anybody mad at me? Yeah, that's a good hint toward just Spyro. It is about Spyro. That is true. That's I mean, that's not really a hint. That's like kind of the entire premise of my channel. What the fuck just happened there? You guys see that? I think I got like flopped and then charged out. That was weird. Yeah, no more money. I feel bad. Like, I genuinely feel bad. You know what? I'll give the one word. Just so I don't feel like I scammed you guys, I'll give the one word that will be, that somewhat describes the video. Oh, and I don't even want to. I really don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I can't do it. I'm fucked now. I'm like... Is it okay? I literally just stole $30 from you guys. That's what I feel like. I'm just gonna say it. Just because I said I would, I have to stay true to my word. I have to. I have to, because this is bothering me that I'm not. The word is peaceful. Peaceful. That's the word. That's the word that somewhat describes my next video. Peaceful. That's it. That's the hint. I feel like it doesn't give away too much. I had to really think about how much that gave away or not. I feel like that's fine. I would have felt bad, like, if I hadn't have said anything. I literally said, you know, I'll give you a hint. Okay, so I have to stay true. I can't just fucking back out on it after that. I feel contractually obligated. Yeah, that's vague enough to where I was thinking about the whole time if that's vague enough. Now you guys are fucking coming up with your damn fucking theories. This is the problem. You guys are coming up with fucking better video ideas than I even have, you know? Shit. Also, you cannot. I'm just gonna. God, and then I start answering, and then it starts like clarifying, and I don't like that. This is fucked up. Any percent, best percent, dude. Finally, someone who gets it. Just write down the bit. I do. You know what I do is whenever a video idea comes to me, like fucking mid-beer, I fucking write it down as a phone alarm. So that way it like wakes me up randomly, like during the day. Like, oh yeah, that was an idea I had. I'm pretty sure I didn't need to grab these, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Now we're over-gemmed. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just make up some time here just by continuing. I got the yellow, I'm dumb. If I don't take away the tattoo offer, what are you talking about? Tattoo offer? I know I didn't give you a tattoo offer, or like maybe... No. You can, like, I'm pretty sure I never said you can pay me and I'll get a tattoo. I'm pretty sure, if that's what you're saying. I'm pretty sure I did not say that today. Did I say that? No, right? And then I immediately retracted. Yeah, before anyone did anything, right? So I'm good. Right? What's up, Changes? Thanks for the 50 bucks, man. Hope you're doing well today. You want a world record shout out when you get it? Sure. Maybe. If I remember, sure. Like, you know, since we're talking about donations and like conditional like donations and stuff like that, I want to just make this like super fucking clear. Like, if you give me money in my stream, that, you know, I don't like, it's not like I have to do anything, okay? I just want to make that super clear, okay? So if Changes or anybody wants a refund, now that is, I feel like I've made that clear in the past. I'm assuming you don't want a refund for that, Changes, but just so that we're like all on the same page, like, you know, I'm not gonna, like, I refuse to feel bad if I forget to shout you out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you give me money, like, I appreciate it. I really do, but I am not, like, I really don't want to be, like, indebted to anyone here. And that's part of the reason why I personally asked you, Changes, not to give me so much. You know what I mean? Because I just don't like that feeling of being indebted. I know you don't intend it to be that way, maybe. I don't know. But, like, it's just a bit much, you know? Like, just the whole discussion for the whole back half of the run here is, like how much do I owe you guys, you know? The answer should be nothing. Right? Am I crazy for that? I don't like feeling like I owe people stuff. You don't care? Okay, good. Whoa! Almost died there. It's just a rough spot to be in, I think, as a, you know, for in my position. It's like I take free money from you guys all day, you know, basically. So it's hard not to feel like I owe you guys something. So I have to really like do these mental hurdles and really clarify it out loud, you know. A lot of streamers don't even like get to that point, you know. A lot of streamers, if you give them money, they're like, okay, now I'll do this for you. Now I'll do that, you know. Okay, now I'll play this game, you know, type of shit. You know, that's like not good. So I just want to make that super clear one more time that like whatever money you give me, you know, I'll try to remember whatever the thing you said, change it. Like I'll give you a shout out. I mean, you've just been giving me a lot of money lately, so shout outs to you for that. But whether you give me a lot of money or a little money, I really, and I feel like a dick saying this, but I don't owe any of you guys anything. If you give money to me, please, no conditions, please. I beg you, you know? It just makes the whole hobby like more of a strain for me than it needs to be, you know? I would rather not get a donation than get a conditional donation, you know? Anyways, I hope you guys get it. I hope no one thinks I'm a dick for that or anything. I feel like I'm chill. As you can imagine, it's a bit of a mental struggle. But it's all good. I mean, I'm not trying not to trip here. I make this? Probably not, right? Yeah, no, that's not making it. Just amazing work. It's just excellent gameplay. Dio Chomp, thank you for the prime. Appreciate that. Dude, you said never mind. This dude said never mind. Dude, what am I fucking doing? Just get, you can tell my brain is just completely fucked. I'm like, my head is elsewhere. It's probably time for me to stop after this. I'm definitely, you can tell I'm getting to that point where I'm just overthinking shit. And I need time away from the computer. Don't use your donations on crack, assassination, or abortions. Dude, I might. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna... I have no reason to do any of those three things. But even still, even if you're like, dude, don't use my donation money to go buy heroin or something, or to whatever, do any self-destructive behavior. Like, I can't promise that. Like, I smoke weed, I drink beer, you know? If you want me to, like, use your money for, like, some specific purpose, I cannot promise that. So if that's, like, a deal breaker, then, you know, that's all good. You know, you don't have to donate to me, you know what I'm saying? It's, like, literally all good. That's, like, the whole point of what I'm saying here. Like, I genuinely cannot promise a virtuous use of any, like, money here. Luckily for you guys, I like to save money and I'm not, like, overboard with drugs or crazy shit. I don't like to waste money on dumb shit, you know, to that end. So, I'm sure by most of you guys' standards, that is relatively virtuous as far as, you know, your donation money goes, but, like, you know, but still, with that said, I can't promise, like, a certain type of, like, use of your money, you know? I just can't. You know? I think the reason why I overthink it is because it's like, none of this really feels like my money, you know? It's like, I'm literally just taking handouts from everybody, you know? So it's like, it's hard for me not to feel like it's like contingent on whatever you guys want, you know? And it's definitely a mental, oh, there we go. It's definitely some mental gymnastics I have to do to tell myself, like, no, this is now my money. This is my income. I earned this. Right? Like, really? Like, do you really think about that? Did I earn anything here? No, you know? But the least I can do is, like, you know, just hope that you guys don't expect anything of me with whatever you give me. Or just in general, you know? Just that you expect that I get a fucking world record or whatever, you know? Regardless of money. I think that whole point, like, extends beyond money, actually. About, like, well, you know, why do you watch me? You know, it's like, am I expected to get a 36, you know? So yeah, it's like definitely a lot of, like, self-imposed pressure with all that stuff. Not to be like a big crybaby about it, but yeah, it's something I think every creator, like, kind of grapples with. It's like, what do I owe you guys? Do I owe you guys? There's just not really a clear answer to that. All right, GG.
Toast, Lord.
Anyway, sorry to be like a big fucking whiner about it. Just, you know, just losing my mind.
Nasty Nork is toast.
So now there's order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Yeah, GG's.
Well, mostly. I've still got some treasure to pick up.
What will you do next?
I'd say the sky's the limit.
I think I'm done today. I think I'm not gonna force it. This would be a moment where if I was on like a hardcore grind set that it's like, okay, like let's do another. I could keep pushing right now. I could do that, but I did that yesterday and I did not like it. Genuinely. Tia, thank you for the $10, New Zealand. Yeah, and cheers to you as well. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done today. I'm being strong here. It's fucking tough. You never know when to quit. You know? You know, 99% of gamblers stop before they hit it big. That's how it's literally how it feels going offline after like right now. This is like, dude, I'm just like, it's just brain fuck after brain fuck. So I'm refusing to force myself right now. We are going offline. I will be back tomorrow, hopefully. Maybe. Yeah. Fuck, man. Whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope it was a good day for you guys. It was a good day for me. I definitely will say overall, the happiness level was higher than yesterday. Yesterday I think it was like one of the first few times I really experienced like genuine burnout speedrunning this game. That doesn't happen to me often because I'm usually, you know, I'm usually more like today where it's like, all right, we're done, you know, we don't have to push it. Yesterday I was like, we have to push it. And it did hurt to do that. I hurt myself, like mentally doing that. It was a joke. I'm sorry for taking the joke so seriously. I just like, the clarity is super important to me, you know? I realize you guys probably don't expect anything of me. But when I get like a $50, $100, even $10, $2, whatever, or when I'm over here teasing a video like, okay, send me $10, it's hard for me not to feel that way. It's hard for me not to feel like I owe you guys. So that's the whole thing I'm grappling with. And it's okay. It's all good. It's like, I mean, I'm just speaking my heart. I'm just speaking my heart here, you know? So I'm not mad at anyone or anything. It's all good. I hope you guys aren't mad at me. I don't think you are. But it's just the communication is just really important here. Even if it's just a joke or whatever. Like, I want to make this clear one more time. Is however much money you give me, thank you for the $20 changes. I will have a good weekend. Whatever money you give me, please do not expect me to do anything specific. That's all. No conditional donations here. You know, it's a reminder for me, you know? It's a reminder for me, and it's just a clarity thing, you know? That's it. I'm not trying to feel bad that I did do something or didn't do something because someone gave me money. That's all. You know, so it's no hard feelings. But yeah, anyways, to get back to what I was saying, let me find someone to raid here first. Today was a good day. I'm like not mad about it at all. I'm not upset. Everything's all good. Good. Yeah, dude, definitely a way happier day of speedrunning than yesterday. I was kind of concerned going in to today. I was just concerned, you know, that it's just like, am I gonna feel like that same way today? And I'm happy to say that I don't feel that way today. I don't feel like, oh fuck, I'm just like bored and tedious and forcing myself to play. So I'm kind of relieved after today's grind in a big way. Raid Bradley. Or Derek. I'll raid Bradley. He's playing Spyro too. I like raid Bradley. Bradley's got the comfy vibes. And then his username has the I. Yeah. Alrighty, everybody. Thanks for bearing with me. Thanks for all the primes and all the gifts and all the super chats. You guys are awesome. Love you all very much. Why does it say 38 on my splits? What the fuck? GG's, everybody. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe it really depends on how much I want to focus on a video. I'm definitely feeling like I need to start a video sometime tonight or tomorrow, so we'll see if I stream. If I don't stream tomorrow, I'll let you guys know on my Discord, which you can click on down below. But either way, if you're watching on YouTube, you can click on down below. But I'll see you guys then. I'll see you guys when I see you, hopefully tomorrow, hopefully whenever. But I love you all very much, and thank you for watching. Yeah, I'll call you after stream right now, Strawberry. Bye, everybody. Mwah.